Enlightenment Now is the latest blockbuster from Steven Pinker. It's a valuable and an important book because it launches a highly effective attack on populism, which is possibly the most important and certainly the most dangerous political movement today. Populists claim to defend the common man against an elite, usually a metropolitan elite. They claim that the past was better than the present because the birthright of the masses has been stolen. Populists claim that they can right this wrong and rescue the people from their fate. The term originated in the US at the turn of the 19th century, where a populist party came and went without leaving much of a trace. But later outbreaks had far more lasting consequences. Communist populists have murdered millions, and the Nazis plunged the whole world into fire and terror. Today, populism has produced dangerously illiberal governments in Central Europe, and it's pulling Britain out of the EU with the nostalgic rallying cry of "take back control." And the hard left faction currently in charge of Britain's Labour Party want to take the country back to the 1970s. Bernie Saunders, meanwhile, enchants his followers with visions of a better world which has been stolen by plutocrats. And the most obvious and blatant populist today, of course, is President Trump. The bulk of Pinker's book is a comprehensive demolition of the core populist claim that the past was better than today, and that there's been no progress. It draws heavily on the work of the late, great Hans Rosling, whose lively and engaging TED Talks are a must-watch if you haven't seen them. Whatever metric you choose, human life has become substantially and progressively better in the last 200 years. You can see it in life expectancy, diets, incomes, environmental measures, levels of violence, democracy, literacy, happiness, and even inequality. I'm not going to go into defence of any of these claims here. Read the book. Pinker makes clear that he does not think the world today is perfect, far from it. Similarly, he's not saying that progress is inevitable, or that setbacks haven't occurred. But he does believe there are powerful forces driving us in the direction of incremental improvement. Unfortunately, Pinker's desire to downplay the negative forces acting on our world leads him to be scathing about the idea that artificial intelligence poses any significant risks to humanity. But his arguments here are poor. And while he reels off some AI risk jargon fluently enough and name-checks many of the major players, it's clear that he doesn't really understand what he's talking about. Comments like artificial general intelligence, AGI, with godlike omniscience and omnipotence, suggest that he doesn't know the difference between AGI and superintelligence. And this led Elon Musk to tweet wryly that if even Pinker didn't understand AI, then humanity really is in trouble. Happily, although regrettable, this blind spot does not spoil Enlightenment Now's important and valuable contribution to the resistance to the tide of populism. I highly recommend it.